Order for Mamma now I say Adom TV Nkuranhyensem. You need difficult moments. You need some challenges to push you to move on to do something new and extraordinary. Let me tell you something. Me see so na me abrante kete. Na mabushem no obi anyi ndini obi ani radio TV so. Na that could me fa graphic newspaper those days. Na say obi akọ medical school a ye din wo paper num. Ani alesi edin be ahasa. Me hwe mo am hu obi afa ni Tego. Na me say na adan. It was a challenge for me. Adentina sa edin dodo ye wo nyina no. Menhu obi afa no ebia Webatego, Webetego, Prislatego, Godwin Tego, menhu obi adi Tego. So that became a challenge for me to excel. And to me amani I mean go school that. Me ye adwumadene esua ade enemene. I used that challenge. I used that lack to inform my mind to become better than anyone else. When you face crises and challenges or setbacks, do you challenge yourself to become better, or do you sit down to worry? And obi na ayemi and jaisa seven kwada assembly die. Na pempeni subai to push you on to become better. Let me tell you, crises come to produce a sense of new approaches to life. When crises come, it demands you create new approaches to life. Ghana, ye koko nsem nye. Nanso kwa afa so do koko edua koko ya ne gusu dua. Na no na me free akoso momeba. Na me hwa asase hantam aguo na me say enti dam we atu e wan na betime de pumping machine atomo na wa water sa adan lance nyina adua bibie tete you see down was asase so ye nya ye single room no ese ne kakra ye peye de ni. You see, when we are in crisis, we don't do what rich people do. When we are in crisis, we don't do what people who have advanced do. We need to have a sense of a new approach towards our crisis times. As I make my buying for anyone in our bam. I told you that just a few months ago, a government was ousted because of crisis, because probably their behavior and approaches were wrong. How are we going to create new approaches and ideas to change the crisis? We are behaving the same way. We are thinking the same way. We are doing the same things. The crisis will become worse. So there's no curse on us. The curses of life are a result of our own attitude, mindset, and actions. The curses of life are not from anywhere. So are the blessings of life. Curses and blessings come from our own mindsets, our own words, our habits and behaviors. Until we change life and change our approach to life, crisis will become worse. Crises are meant to make you think in new ways. Difficult moments are meant to make you think in new ways. Challenges are meant to make you think in new ways and do things in new ways. So how about what do you hear now? No, yes, one more when him as will be a show when him. And now how about feel? When we kasa what to one sack bahad chireno. Ukunu fani die mano and our na tete apansam. Sasu banko na mu den edi aware tete apansam na mu den edi be na aware na yi. When crisis come, you are required to have a new approach, a new way of thinking, and a new way of doing things. You see, leadership and maturity is tested and proven when there is crisis. Yakaso obi akadinia. Yakaso obi a wapo eti wiase a. Ayo obi otimi gina wokwano. Esaka ne maye dieba. Leadership and maturity is tested and proven when there is crisis or a challenge. In fact, leadership is proven during challenging moments. And maturity, real maturity, is proven when there are challenges. So I love challenges and I love crisis, because out of my crisis and challenges, I have a new way of doing things to have new results and inventions. Every progressive invention came out of how problems were solved. I mean, every progressive invention came out of solving a problem or challenge. Challenges and problems are meant to be solved. And the bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. So I want men who can solve problems, not men who compound problems. I want men who can pick a challenge and say, this is bad, I want to make it better and good. These are men I call leaders, matured leaders. Men who can create inventions to change our lives. And maybe if you're a phone, be a friend a landline, maybe. What do you mean to go from a call at Ufi? And no be who ya who say, Abraba Yako, Nipa Bebre, to Quan Nantinanti. And then I may cause wedding kita and a mobile phone. So the problem that came made somebody create an invention. You have a problem in your house. You have a problem in your marriage. You have a problem in your nation. What new inventions are you thinking about to create the solutions? You have a problem of unemployment. Or a problem of hunger, food shortage. Only problem of only problem. God has blessed you with everything you need to be great. The problem is you. God has blessed you with a good husband and a wife. The problem is you or your husband or your wife. I say Ghana is a nation next to paradise. But we are suffering because of our own habits. God has given us all we need to be great. If we face challenges, they are part of the processes, so that we can prove ourselves as agents of change. May cancer problems here, may cancer setbacks here, may cancer challenges here, but they become lessons that you learn that will let you live life in new forms of ways. Now, one Badwam Nkuranhyensem, and my servant to Uncle say, Badwam Obi Ankonomusa, and when you liver problem, and Sabro, and therefore, every challenge and obstacle that comes your way is meant for you to learn to do things anew. There's a saying that goes like this: we all have problems. The way we see them and solve them is what makes the difference. We all have problems. We all have challenges. But the way we see them and the way we attach our emotions to them and solve them is what makes the difference. Omembia wa how? Onipa bia wa how? Awade bia wa how? Obia wo yase bia wo ne how na kwansi die. Na ne nyina so ne said abehwe no afa. Na ne abeye afa ho. Ene be sakra abrabom. When I go to America for only how. But e wo nsuban, e wo nkasa, ene wo niye. Obia abrabom. Mpanisi obia wotasukoko wo nanum. Ba ojai etifita. Nti baba wo bu me kan kire o se. Bebe waduru nya wonko. Obia edu obi. So we have a new perspective, create new lessons, and have new ideas to stimulate new habits to overcome your challenges. How, but the way we see them and solve them is what will make the difference. I mean, how, but the way you interpret your how and the way you behave towards your how and what you do next will make the difference. I mean, now I pray to God that your life will become a difference. greatness and success. What you bed? Sika say made. Ejina also. Me de na say air co production for Adom say. Air Richmond, Weber Frimpong, Priscilla, Adele, ena Weber campaign. Me da mo nyina ase o production mo. Na mother sound Frank ena Osmo bakope. Or the osmosis. Mother Thomas, Godwin, cameraman nyina ase. Mother makeup for Eugenia and Mfefo ase. Nempo mother MCR, lighting, sound, ena empo floor managers, ena empo one air prop ade amesisui. Me do bi ase. Wa onya amrehwe me no koso na hwe badwam. Woni onyame entina.